So my situation is unique in that I have to cover both hands-on lessons, so physically drawing and manipulating medium and design, and also cover software applications. At the same time, in digital art, it's mainly covering software, but we also add in the addition of hand-drawn analog ways of doing things. So if you think about it, both design and digital art have very similar ways of going about completing projects and exercises. So what you're about to see is the various ways that I've used to help solve these challenges. And the first one is capturing video from a mobile device. Now, ironically, a lot of these videos I'm showing you are already up on YouTube, and I'm actually capturing video from my screen to actually record this video, which is interesting. So I just used a mobile device when I first recorded this. I think I used an iPad and a tripod, and I was constantly trying to find ways of, okay, well, how can I get through this process with the least amount of things. And I found that having a mobile device and a tripod would save me the effort of having to find, well, if I used a video camera, I would have to put it on some kind of plug it into my computer and download the video. But as you'll see, that AirDrop has been on the Mac OS system has been a godsend because all you need is a Wi-Fi connection, and you can just basically send your video files or pictures, anything you want to, over Wi-Fi, and they're on your computer ready to edit, and it will save you a lot of time. The second thing that I've used a lot was incorporating screen captures. Now, if you're familiar with screen captures on a PC, I believe there's an actual button on your keyboard that says print screen or screen capture. But on the Mac operating system, it's a series of keyboard shortcut keys that you have to hit. And I found out that in addition to capturing the screen in a picture format, you can actually copy video or capture video from your screen. So it's a lot like sharing your screen in this kind of video sharing format. But in this case, you're actually capturing video to your computer, which has been fantastic. It's one of my favorite ways to work. And if you're ever using any kind of software, want to show the students and document it via video and post it somewhere, it is a fantastic thing to do, is capturing video from your screen. This kind of dovetails nicely into the screen capturing realm, and it's actually screen capturing PowerPoint. So right here, I'm actually starting a PowerPoint, but I'm capturing it on my screen. So I came about this solution because one of my colleagues was having trouble with PowerPoint, and especially with loading PowerPoint to Blackboard, because a lot of his PowerPoints not only have audio embedded into the PowerPoint, but he also has links to different sites. And I know that from some other colleagues that have come forth that, well, links don't really work via PDFs, or they're having trouble, and even audio and links don't work well when they're loaded up to Blackboard. So keeping that in mind, I thought to myself, well, why not just use that screen capture technology of capturing video on your computer and just run through a PowerPoint presentation while you're actually talking through it. one of the other main issues is that if students want to pause a video and it's posted to YouTube or Blackboard, you can pause it at any time. I think the great part about that is that not only can you edit out all of your ums and ahs and really polish your video presentation, but you can also still have your links, still have the audio, and it's you just waxing poetically about your subject matter, and you can edit it as you please. Very similar to screen capturing on the computer, I've used my iPad Pro to screen capture drawing on my iPad Pro using a stylus. If anybody out there knows about iPad Pros, you can actually draw with a pressure sensitive stylus or pencil, and it really helps me show very quickly to students how I work through, especially the design process, and go over actually critiques with them in real time. I think the best thing that has happened in this whole, in any one of these processes, has been the fact that a student can email me. I answer the email, and they may have an issue with Illustrator or Photoshop or some kind of design issue that they can't really get a hold of. So they email me the question. And the great thing about this process is that I can turn on my iPad Pro, draw out what I think is probably the best solution, and I can upload that video and share it with them, and I can share it with the whole class if necessary, because 9 times out of 10, if one student has a question about it, usually there's 5 or 6 others that have the same question. So I can post that video. I can edit it and clean it up if I want to. I can apply audio to it and really polish it for the rest of the class, and I can have that up in 20 minutes. And so it turns into this great back and forth between me and the student, and we get to work through art and design challenges. In any one of these processes, AirDrop has been my best friend. AirDrop is a way for me to share video and picture files very quickly using from my mobile device to my computer and back and forth, and I don't have to plug anything in, which has been great. So there's no fumbling around for a USB jump drive or cord. It's just a Wi-Fi connection and I am set. Right now you can see me share my phone with my computer, and I've just downloaded it to my computer. And now I'll pull up that image that I've shared from my phone, and it's a picture my daughter drew, self-portrait. And it literally takes seconds for you to share big files even. It's worked out great, especially with our workflow that I've kind of implemented. iMovie has been my software of choice because if I want to do something quickly and don't want to mess around with a lot of, esoteric buttons everywhere and just ways of working, iMovie is just the platform for me to work in. It's very simple for me to AirDrop both video and picture files and put some audio to it. A lot of times when I record screen captures or get video from some other format, I can actually add in audio after the fact using iMovie, so I can really polish it that way, edit out again all my throat clearing and sneezing and all that other stuff that I have to usually, that distracts from a video, and really polish something up. Right here you can see me even edit for this movie that you're watching right now, And so I've actually incorporated some PowerPoint slides and exported those as JPEGs. And those are the subtitle headings that you're watching with the big red circle there. Those are from PowerPoint, just quick images laid down. And then again, all of the video is video that I've captured from my computer screen from YouTube because the videos are already done, and I just thought it would be an easier way rather than to, find those videos again, which there are plenty of, and try to cull out some decent information. So, iMovie has been wonderful in this process. And again, I think the greatest thing to come about this is that I think I found in every one of these processes a very quick workflow that has come about where I can find or create video content, create my audio content, edit that really quickly, and depending on how many edits I want to make or how if I want to add in music or images, if I want to talk about something at length, I can have a video up to YouTube available to students from anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. And I think the challenge beyond this, beyond all of this technology that I've used, is to try to find a way to break it up into bite-sized chunks. That has been a real challenge because the last thing that I want, I might bore the students face to face. The last thing I want to do is bore them not online. As always, if you have any questions or want to have access to my YouTube videos, look me up on YouTube, shoot me an email, and I will be happy to walk you through anything that I've done. Have a great summer and take care of yourselves out there. Bye bye.